The report has it that the National Youth Service Corps has met with registrars of 159 foreign universities in Africa, accusing some of them of selling their certificates for between 300,000 naira and 500,000 naira each to unqualified Nigerians. Now, this obviously has become a concern for the NYSC because, according to them, there's been an upsurge in the number of students applying for the NYSC program. So for me, is thank you, NYSC, for identifying this problem and for also taking steps to see that it is curbed, or that the Nigerian space is protected. So we have, it says, an upsurge of graduates who cannot defend their certificates. The thing is that the academic fraud is a global thing. I mean, we hear stories even in America of parents paying for their children's way to, to a certain type of school. So first of all, I'm just happy that this time around we're saying Nigerian is sort of taking a step. We're talking about the step that we're taking, Mariam, because according to what you said, the step the NYSC is taking is appealing to the Nigerian consulates abroad. It's not they said that to help them check, to verify, to ensure that these are authentic certificates before they're only going to accept candidates who have gone through that verification. But do we trust the Nigerian consulates? Do you think? Oh, I do. I hope I can trust them. I mean, if you put them out there, who else will you trust if you cannot trust the consulates? So I'm just hoping that, yes, we can do that. The thing is, if we can get the authentication, if we know that there will be another step to look through what we are just, what we have paid illegally for, it would reduce the numbers probably by half.
I'm seeing a lot of loopholes in the story because I know that schooling abroad is more expensive than this place. And if somebody has to pay 500,000 or 300,000 to get a result, that another person who goes through the four walls of the university spends about 4 years and pays nothing less than 500,000 for a session, which I know their fees are very, very expensive. It will not be profitable for the universities to engage in such. So I think that they should dig deeper into what is really happening. It could be that there are a lot of fake people out there who are using fake certificates in affiliation with the school or without the school. Just, how these fake people work. Use those fake certificates, sell it for that amount of money, because I have people who school in Ghana, who schooled in Cotonou. One of my PAs did in Cotonou, and I know how much she paid for a session. So if you're going to reduce the amount by divided into 4 for fraud, it's not paying you as a business.
Well, just to answer that, they had a meeting with these schools, so it is possible that it's happening. And then you're looking at, you're looking at countries like
a person individual. Yes. So I would also add that the accounts that those people who get these certificates from should be verified if it's the school's account or an individual's account.
Usually, the way to fight crime or criminality is through punitive measures. When America, in recent time, sentenced Felicity to prison. That is punitive measure. Yes. When I see 2 or 3 core members that they were supposed to be core members sentenced to prison for falsifying, they are old enough, they are adults. Anybody that is going to be 7 is going to be above 18. So you're an adult. If your parents do something on your behalf, you will be penalized because you willingly allow them to do it. So by the time they see core members 1, 2, 3, 4, the case was all over media, and then they were penalized. They spent 3 years or 1 year or something in prison. You don't need to be appealing to other countries. The students by themselves will not take their 2 legs and go and get the certificate because they understand what is at stake. You invalidate their certificates, they will spend time in prison, which means they are a criminal. Nobody will do that. But when you're using lip service and doing talk shop, because every time there's corruption, there are multiple people involved. You can decide to investigate it, but you can do your own part. You can't control what they do in Ghana, South Africa. They are independent countries. What you can control is what you do in your country. So within Nigeria, what the NYSC team can do is to ensure that there is stiffer punishment for anybody caught with this.